Good morning. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Today is January the 15th, and I'm going to channel a reading today. If my readings touch you in any way in which you feel inspired to donate, I have my Cash App and PayPal listed in the description link. Anyone contacting you requesting a donation is fraud. It is not me. Please ignore it. If donating is not an option at this time and you still would like to honor the universal law of reciprocity, then please hit that like and subscribe button and send me mutual positive energy. Please funnel through me clearly and directly for the intended collective, the energy and the information that is needed, and protect it from outside influences and low vibrational entities that seek to confuse and distort the divine messages. Please allow the intended listener to extract what's needed to put them on their highest path for their highest good. Channel my tongue to use the right words to deliver the message as plain and simple as to be understood with clarity and to provide insight and light to their guided pathways in this life and even the next. Amen. Amen Ra. I've been gone for a few days, but it is nice to be back. I couldn't wait to get back into these cards. Very happy. Okay. Hope with these cold temperatures, everyone is keeping warm. Everyone is doing well. We got a shift we're in the middle of at this time as well. And we got a lot of people experiencing symptoms. I don't know what's going on with me. My appetite has suddenly increased. Hopefully, it's not somebody trying to do spell work on me. Got spring coming. I have to, get that six pack. Okay, too many cards. Okay, so far, we got the Five of Wands in reverse, Death card reversed. Someone wants to reverse an ending. Possibly someone is wanting to end some kind of a conflict that might be going on. And we got a Ten of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, which could mean someone might have lost their home or their stability possibly. And possibly someone could be going through some kind of a heartbreak. And hopefully everyone is well. But whatever's going on, I hope this reading is able to provide some insight to help someone to come out of a dark place if they are in it, in fact. Okay, they said one more row. Okay, four more cards. Oh, I saw it. Four more. Okay. Oh, yep, that was it. The Emperor card wanted to come out. Oh, okay. Oh my. Okay. All right. Whew, we got a lot going on here. All right. I'll put this right here. Make sure all of our cards are lined up properly. And let's put this puzzle together. Together. We can all sit here and put the pieces of this puzzle together to come up with our story. Clarify the Five of Wands reversed, please. Clarify the Five of Wands reversed. Someone is in the Five of Cups reverse. Someone is very emotional right now. Someone is very, very emotional. They're deep into their feelings. That they're in a very negative, dark place right now. Why is someone in a dark place right now? Why? Clarify the Five of Wands reverse. Because they didn't exercise good judgment. And someone did not use balance in a situation and exercising judgment. Someone did not, uh, you know, whatever mental state that you're in, the decisions and actions that you take are going to be a reflection of your heart and how your heart is and how your mind is and how your mind works. So if there's an imbalance in your mind and you don't have balance or temperance, or there's something that is missing, the decisions that you make could lead you, to a very dark space. So you got someone that's with the temperance reverse and the Five of Cups reverse in a very dark place right now. Clarify, and they want to reversed an ending, possibly with the death card here. Either that, or they might be fighting possibly a transformation. Or this could be a Scorpio. Clarify the death card reversed, please. Please clarify the death card reversed. Okay. Whew, somebody was wounded. Somebody might have been in some type of conflict or some type of drama, and someone is extremely wounded and hurt. Oh, Lord, have mercy for this person. Even if you are currently operating in a lower vibrational energy, I still pray for you, and send you positive healing energy, because we've all been there at some point in our lives. there, there's none righteous, no, not one, even the self-righteous ones. Okay, so we got somebody here that is in a very dark place right now. They're in a very dark place. They're wounded and they're hurting because the decisions that they made, and the actions that they have taken is a direct reflection of how their mind works. Because they're not balanced in some kind of a way. This person needs to do some work on themselves. Okay, so what happened? What happened to this person? Why are we in the clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse, please. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay. This could be a Virgo with the Hermit card here. This could be a Virgo. This could be a Virgo uh, that might have had a lot of passion, or might have been very passionate about a decision that they made, possibly about a decision that they might have made that might have possibly been of a lower vibration, but they put a lot of energy and passion into this, possibly. It could be a Virgo, or it could be someone that is in hermit mode right now. Might be a little bit isolated to themselves, but it did come in the upright. So it's not, it can be a Virgo or someone that is isolated because they might be studying something, or they could be studying themselves. They could be going through a transformation or fighting a transformation right now. This could be someone that is fighting a transformation. I feel like someone might have made a decision, that they may regret, that put them in a very dark space, because it's shining a light on a truth that possibly about themselves they did not want to face or accept. And we all know transformation is not easy. Usually, the first time when you're going through a transformation and you start looking and shining a light uh, on your soul inside of yourself, and you start self-reflecting, the first reaction is to reject what it is that you see, because none of us like criticism. Nobody likes um, for other people to be right. No one likes uh, to feel like uh, they did something wrong. No one likes to feel like they've done something wrong or done someone wrong and feel guilty about it. Guilt is a very uncomfortable feeling. Guilt does not feel good. You know, Guilt will have you so uncomfortable in your own skin. Guilt will prevent you from making eye contact with people. Guilt will drive you into hermit mode, into a corner. Guilt. So I'm sensing this could be someone that's in deep remorse, that feels wounded right now because a situation might have forced them to look at themselves and shine a light on something about themselves. And it's hard to accept it because they feel pain from the guilt. Please clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. This might have something to do with a King of Cups or a Pisces. This possibly might have something to do with either a love situation. And it doesn't have to be a man and woman love situation. This could be a family member, a friend, or just someone that this person just could be close to. Uh, the King of Cups is usually a Pisces or someone that it can be spiritual, can be very intuitive, and can see deep into situations, you know, where others might see things a little more surface level. A King of Cups, which can be a man or a woman, or this could represent a Pisces, they're very intuitive. So sometimes the majority of people, because they can only see things on a surface level, have difficulty understanding someone that's very intuitive because they cannot see that deeply into a situation to really understand what's going on and what lies underneath. And that can also often cause conflict and confusion and cause people to misread and misunderstand what it is they think they're seeing. What it is they think something really is. False blame can be put on the wrong person because people can't see deep enough into a situation. That's where you have a lot of covert narcissist, a lot of times at play. It doesn't mean that the other people involved intentionally uh, want to choose sides or make any hurt someone intentionally, but sometimes they make a wrong prediction about a situation because they can only see the situation surface level because they might not have a level of depth and intuition. Okay, not going to stay on that too long. Okay, Ace of Wands reversed. Oh man, this person is feeling kind of dull right now because I feel like someone is stuck. That's what I'm getting. Someone is stuck because they might have had a sudden realization about some action that might have been taken. Someone feels like they're stuck. They are stuck because the truth has been illuminated to someone. I feel like the truth has been illuminated to someone. I feel like someone might have, gone to talk to other people possibly to get some feedback because sometimes when we look at something with our own eyes we might miss a few things. We might not be able to see anything past surface level if we don't have that in-depth intuition. So someone might have talked to their friends or talked to some other people about whatever situation that has occurred, that they're hurt about now, and other someone else with more intuition might have been able to shed light on something that they didn't see before, or they might not have been in tuned to before. And this might have caused a tower moment for whoever this person is. Okay, let's see here. So far we got the Hermit, which can represent a Virgo, but it can be any other sign as well. And I'll post signs at the end of the reading as well. And we also got a King of Cups here, who might be heartbroken, or someone. And remember, with energy it's fluid. It could be you doing this to someone or someone doing this to you. So it could be that whoever is now in hermit mode, uh, or if this person is in fact a Virgo, they might have done something that might have hurt this King of Cups, or whoever than that energy, whoever than a King of Cups energy, or possibly a Pisces. But we will clarify at the end of the reading. Clarify the Five of Swords reverse, please. Please clarify the Five of Swords reverse. Someone is very defensive right now. I saw this when I was shuffling the deck and I knew it was going to come out. Someone someone is in a dark space because they can't shake a feeling of deep betrayal and they're very defensive about it. The reason we have the Ten of Swords reversed here in this case is someone feels, and it's like they know the truth. They know they're not lying to themselves about the truth, but it hurts to think on it. It hurts to have to reflect on it every time they think about it, because even if they still are defensive with the Page of Swords here, they still don't want to they still are not wanting to admit it openly to themselves or to other people. Uh, Now that they've had time to simmer in it, to get other opinions, from other people that might be indifferent to whatever the situation was, other people that might not be directly involved, that might be outside of the situation completely. This person feels like they've committed the ultimate betrayal to someone, and they are very defensive about it. And now they're seeing the signs. You see those birds? You see these birds flying above this person's head. They finally they finally see the clues. They finally, see everything that they might have missed the first go round. But whoever this person is, either they committed an ultimate betrayal to someone and they're defensive about it now because they realize that it was at the time they did it, whatever they did, they didn't feel like it was a betrayal and it wasn't well thought through. But by the time a little time has passed and they were able to revisit the situation, they finally do see how their actions may have been a betrayal, and that's what's got them in a dark space. But nobody has to stay in a low vibrational dark space if their true intentions were not to really hurt uh, whoever that King of Cups is. King of Cups is a very sensitive person. It's someone very intuitive and emotionally intelligent. They know how to balance their energy, and they know where to give energy and where to pull energy back. Okay. Now, let's see. Please clarify the devil reverse. Clarify the devil reverse. I saw it. Where is it? Clarify the devil reverse. Hmm. Someone put a lot of work into something. Let me go a little further with that one. What is that? We got the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. The Sun. Someone wants to put a lot of work. Someone wants to put a lot of work or energy possibly uh, into possibly, the sun, or getting things back into a happier, high vibrational place. Possibly somebody is wanting to reject what they have done and find a way to get through and around it, and they're working on it. They had a tower and a realization about possibly a mistake that they might have made, and they want to get to a better place so that they can be back in the sun. They don't want to. I don't feel like this was something that was deliberate or intentional. I don't feel like it really was. And even if it was at that time, I believe ultimately, it might have just been a reaction, to something. This person might have possibly been be a person that might be a people pleaser, that might go with the majority. This might be someone that, if they're surrounded by low vibrational people, uh, sometimes because they want to fit in and feel love and be accepted by people, they'll just go with what the majority of everyone is saying, or they'll go in the direction of the majority the direction that the energy is going in. So if everyone is leaning in this direction, they're not going to lean in the other direction, because I believe this person possibly thinks whatever the majority is doing must be correct. But as we know, that is a very sheep mentality. It is the black sheeps, and it is the ones that do not go with the herd, that are usually the higher of the vibrational, the more intellectual, the more objective thinkers. People that can think for themselves, that are not easily influenced by others. So I believe this person might have just been wanting to, fit in with everyone and just go the path of least resistance to get along, play along to get along with everyone else. But it landed them, in a very dark energy, and taking an action that if they could take it back, I believe they would. And I believe they want to just now put a lot of work into getting things back to the way, uh, if they were in a good had a good relationship with someone before, or uh, if it wasn't a good, even if it wasn't a good relationship, and want uh, they want things to be well with this person. They want to be happy, like this little baby here on this pony or horse. They just want to be open to love and happiness with everyone. They just want to get, this is someone that just wants to get along with everyone. They want everyone to be happy. They want flowers in their garden. They want the sun to shine on everyone all the time, with no worries. But unfortunately, life doesn't work like that. We live in the real world where a lot of negative things happen, but these are all learning opportunities for us, which is why negative things happen. Please clarify this King of Wands reversed here. Clarify the King of Wands reversed. King of Wands reversed. Okay, we got a Seven of Pentacles reversed. And clarify the King of Wands reversed. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Hmm. I feel like this is a third person coming into this reading now. That's why this King of Cups popped back out like this. I'm getting an energy that whoever this King of Wands reversed is, they were watching. They were watching. They might have had something to do with influencing uh, this person that's in a negative energy. I have a feeling some manipulation may have happened, some covert manipulation, and they were watching this King of Cups for a reaction. Hmm. I feel like whoever this King of Wands reversed is, they were watching this King of Cups to get a reaction. You have some people out here in the world. You have relatives, you have friends, co-workers, just people that feed off of low vibrational energy. And how they do that is, they listen out for something bad to happen to you. And when they hear about it, they talk about it, and it makes them happy. So when that happens, that's a feeding. That's a vampiric feeding, like a vampire. Um, when they can't be in contact with you, they try to manipulate other people's energy that are in contact with you. They'll go through people to get through to you in order to continue to feed off of your energy, even if it's not direct. it's by hearsay. If they know they did something to cause some pain, even the smallest bit of pain in your life, or if they were the catalyst to cause two people to argue, and they did it covertly, that they fed indirectly, they fed off of that energy. They were waiting for intel with this Seven of Pentacles reversed here. Whoever this King of Wands reversed here is, they were watching this King of Cups because they were waiting to get their, what I call, narcissistic supply. They were waiting to get narcissistic supply off of a type of covert manipulation that they did. So what they did is they may have influenced whoever the Virgo or whoever is in that hermit energy is, in a negative way to do something. They might not have realized they were being manipulated, but whoever this King of Wands reversed is, which is a very narcissistic person, uh, that can come off very charismatic to a lot of people. It can be a man or a lady. Uh, Whoever this is, they can have some fire in their chart, possibly in the sun, moon, or rising. And they were keeping tabs on this Pisces or King of Cups, so that they could hear through a third party that there was a fight, that they caused some type of injury, or they caused some type of conflict with the Five of Wands here. And once they realized that happened and they got the reaction they wanted, they fed and feasted off of that energy. That's what they do. That's why people go no contact with narcissists. And when you do that, and that narcissist needs to feed again, oftentimes they will try to use anyone that's in contact with you. That's why no matter who you talk to in your family or friends or what direction you move, they always try to quickly buddy up or cozy up to whomever you contact. Uh, they approach them from the other side because they want to be involved in anything you're talking about, any action you're taking. They want to know what's going on in your life. So they keep up with anyone that makes contact with you so that they can keep a connection to you and continue to deliver their toxic energy through third parties since you cut them off. Or what they'll do is they will use that person, to get information about you that they can feed on, continue to feed on. So that's why the King of Cups popped out here along with the King of Wands reverse and the Stalking card, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the three of, yeah, there was a third party involved. hmm Yeah, there was that's why I don't even have to clarify this, Spirit. That you got the Three of Cups reversed here, okay? I believe one person's true intentions was not to hurt someone, but the third party that was involved, did some covert manipulation here, in order to indirectly uh, get narc supply out of someone that cut them off. And that's why we got the Three of Cups here that's reversed. Mm, that's sad. It's very sad. It's sad that people have to go through, instead of people healing, instead of people staying, in their lane, staying, to themselves, to work on healing themselves. It's sad that people actually put energy and effort. I understand, for vampires have to be able to survive. And the only way a vampire can survive is by feeding off of other people's energy, because they are soulless. Now, I'm not going to say this King of Wands reverse is soulless. I believe everyone has divinity in them, but this person is not searching for that divinity yet. They're just not in that healing space yet where they're ready, to start, trying to find another way to eat, another way to get their energy, which I always try to redirect everyone to the sun. And I'm talking about the sun inside of them as well. There's a sun that is inside of your solar plexus, okay, as well as the sun out, in the sky. So this person, this was a very unhappy person that got involved here. This is a very unhappy person that was dissatisfied with the Four of Cups reversed here. They were very unhappy, so they took some action, manipulating emotions of whomever is now in that dark space to manipulating their emotions in order to get the reaction that they were hoping to cause, by using this person like a puppet. That's what they did. They used this person like a puppet. Who feels bound? Who's bound with the Eight of Swords? Clarify, who is this bound person? Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Queen of Wands. They wanted to bind a Queen of Wands upright. They wanted to bind whoever's in this Queen of Wands energy. They wanted to bind them. They wanted to bind them up so that they would affect their energy. They wanted to bind them up so that um, it would shut down their crown chakra. It would shut down their intuition with gaslighting and narcissistic tactics that are usually used. And that's what energy vampires do. They seek, and narcissists are nothing but energy vampires. They seek to shut down your intuition by gaslighting. When someone, and if you don't know what gaslighting is, by now it's enough YouTube therapists that talk about narcissism and gaslighting, but it's when someone makes you doubt your own intuition by lying to you and deceiving you when they know the truth. And it's not a good feeling. And oftentimes it affects you in your solar plexus here, and it affects your crown chakra. That's where my eyes are being drawn, here and here. When someone gaslights you because they know the truth and you have intuition, and you know the truth because of your intuition, but someone is gaslighting you, especially people that you trust, it causes you to doubt your own intuition, even though you know your intuition is right. So it's like a push and pull feeling. It's like a push and pull feeling, uncomfortable in your solar plexus. And by having that discomfort in your solar plexus, that's kind of like push and pull. That's why, that's where your gut is. That's where, you tend to feel things. It throws off your energy, and it kind of shuts down your crown chakra. It shuts you down energetically. And that's what these energy vampires seek to do, to shut you down energetically. So they wanted to bind up this, whoever this Queen of Wands is. They wanted to bind her, by gaslighting her, and by putting her in a negative emotional state so that they could eat energetically from her pain. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. And that's another thing. Understand the reason that people go no contact with narcissists and cut them off completely is they've given them chance after chance after chance. But when it starts over years to affect their physical, emotional, and energetic health from all the gaslighting, they have to cut the cord. They have to cut that energetic cord so that they can heal, and then so they can protect their energy, from people that seek to stay attached to them so they can continue to gaslight and play games with them. As long as someone, that's why people go no contact. What no contact actually means spiritually is you're cutting an energetic tie that someone's been using to deliver, like you put gas in a car, to deliver toxic energy to you in the form of gaslighting you and playing emotional games with you. Even when they say they want a truce, even when they say, no, I'm sorry for the past, I really want us to get along now, I've changed. And it's not the truth. Change takes a long time. Transformation is not easy. It doesn't happen overnight. And that's why people have to go no contact. contract because they've given certain people many chances and they continually want to hurt high vibrational people. So they have to cut their energy off. They have to cut it off to protect themselves physically, emotionally, spiritually, and energetically. It has to be done. And oftentimes, people that are only surface level and have not developed strong intuition yet, they're not able to understand that. And they read that action a different way. They take that action as, you're being childish, or, you're wrong. People want to be your friend. They want to make up with you. They want to connect to you, and it's because someone might be not be as developed yet spiritually. They might not have their spiritual eyes completely focused yet to see. They're only seeing things surface level. They're not seeing deeply enough to understand what a person's true intentions are, and that the person that is cutting everyone off, it's not because they're a bad person. It's not because anything is wrong with them. It's because that person is spiritually in tuned and has to guard and protect their energy. Clarify the Emperor, please. Okay, this could be an Aries or Emperor energy. This can be either an Aries or it can be an Emperor. Hmm. We got the Seven of Swords here, which is usually someone that's trying to get away with something, someone that could be trying to steal something, or, it doesn't have to be stealing something physically. Seven of Swords is usually someone trying to possibly hurt someone. They could be trying to take something from them energetically, lying. It can represent a lot of things, but it usually represents some form of low vibrational actions, thoughts, or energy, some action being taken to the demise of someone else. So let's see why that came out. Clarify that Seven of Swords for me, please. So we have someone, possibly an emperor, someone in emperor energy, or an Aries possibly, that is in their head, or someone that has Aries in their chart possibly. But there's someone in deep inside their head right now. They're in deep contemplation, thinking about their actions that we're taking. So whoever's in this energy, this could be, they're thinking, I'm getting an energy that this could be a very intuitive person. I'm getting an energy, whoever that hermit is, they could be in this emperor energy. That's someone that does have the power and possess, even if they're young, the experience to be all the kings in the deck. It doesn't have to be a man, it can be a woman in an empress or emperor energy, which means they know, how to be intuitive sometimes, and other times they know how to, be a king or queen of wands. In other situations they know how to be a king or queen of pentacles. It's like they're everything. But whoever it might be in this emperor energy now, they could be showing up in the emperor energy because they're in deep thought about the actions that they took here. They're thinking about the actions that they took, and I feel like with the guilt, from the remorse that I saw earlier in the reading, it's looking like they're thinking they're thinking about just bypassing the whole thing. They don't want to deal with the guilt anymore, and they're wondering, should they come out and just confess, what they did, and explain why they did it, and what their logic was, and what they were feeling at the time, and come from, I believe this person might want to come from an honest and loving heart space with it now that some time has passed and things have calmed down. I believe that this person is kind of in their head about it. Should I really sit down and explain, yes, I did this, but this is why I did it. This is where I was coming from. This is how I was viewing the situation. Maybe I was just wanting the best for everyone. Maybe I thought that my action that I was taking would produce better results for everyone. Maybe mixed a little bit with some resentment. But whatever the case may be, this person's wondering, should I stick to my story? That's it, Spirit. Thank you. This person with the Seven of Swords, I believe, is thinking, do I just stick to my story, or uh, do I come out and just have a heart to heart and be honest about why I took the actions that I took, and how I was perceiving things. So someone is really stuck in their head. Somebody, I believe, whoever's in this Emperor energy here, they're stuck inside of their head about, what they did, and they're wondering, would it move them out of that dark space that they're in, if they sit down and have a heart to heart with the person that it was done to, and it could be a younger person. That's it. Yes, thank you, Spirit. This is a younger person that embodies the Emperor energy. Yes, this is a younger person. That's why the Page of Wands showed up right next to this Emperor. Hmm. This is someone that is deep in their head, and they're wondering now, because they have the ability to be in an emperor energy at times and use good judgment and use their intuition and use their fiery passion, and use their creative abilities. Like I said, that they're the king of whoever this is, they're the king of pentacles. They're the queen of wands. They're the king of cups. This is a wise person. This is a younger person that is wise beyond their years, but they made a mistake, and they're deep in their head, in wanting to figure out whether or not they want to come forward and explain the mind frame they were in when they did what they did, and if it would make them feel better and move them out of a dark space, or should they um, or should they just get away with it? In other words, I'll just leave it as is. But I feel like they feel bad because I feel like they might have been gaslighting, whoever that King of Cups was, in the reading. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles reverse, please. Thank you. There's a Queen of Pentacles reversed here, which usually can be a man or a woman that is very materialistic, very shallow. Uh, they might not have a whole lot of depth, or intuition. They might not. They're surface level. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is surface level, and they're showing up here as a Six of Wands reversed. I believe whoever this Queen of Pentacles is right here, uh, I believe they got a spiritual demotion for this. I believe this is this King of Wands reversed here. The King of Wands energy here, that was the puppeteer in the situation, um, with the Three of Cups reversed here. The real master puppeteer in this situation, that was possibly using this younger person, you know, uh, to get through to someone that they were trying to feed off of. Um, I believe they're getting a spiritual demotion. I believe they're going to get karma, for what they did. That's why when the Six of Wands shows up in the reverse, it could represent someone that didn't get the recognition that they were looking for. It can also represent someone being taken back. In the upright, sometimes it can represent they're the leader of the pack, recognition. They are. It could mean advancement. It could mean that they're being pushed forward. It could mean a promotion. But in the reverse, and I'm feeling, in the spirit of this reading, that it means a spiritual demotion for them. This was low vibrational energy, and they've been spiritually demoted. So wherever they were, now they're further away from doing their shadow work. They're still in a very low vibration. because they keep repeating the same cycle. They're not healing. Somebody here, the puppeteer, they keep repeating the same cycle over and over and over again. They keep doing the same thing. They keep interfering with high vibrational people that have cut them off because they want to feed and get energy. So if they're once they're cut off from high vibrational people they once had a relationship with, they start going and working through other people to get through to those people to continue to feed off of them instead of working on themselves. They keep repeating the same cycle over and over again. This is because they're a liar. With the Knight of Swords reversed, this person is a liar and they're constantly delivering messages to different people and manipulating. They lack emotion. They lack emotion. They lack love in their heart. They lack a lot of things, and they anyone that's in a low vibrational energy or that they see they can manipulate, they use people. They use people through this is a sword. It represents air signs, communication, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. you know they use people as messengers, to deliver negative toxic energy, to manipulate situations to try to hurt people. That's why this Knight of Swords is in the reverse. It's a very deceitful, lying, low vibrational person that manipulates situations to eat and feed. It's an energy vampire. It's an energy vampire. Now, I'm going to see if I can pull some signs, but just remember, um, just remember, these are all energies here. It can be any sign. And just try not to pay too much attention to the sign, because we all have all signs in our chart. So it can if it resonates with you, if the message resonates with you, then hopefully you will grow from whatever role it may resonate to you with. um but I'll still put some quick signs here, and then I'll do one advice card and we'll wrap this reading up. Please clarify the five. Give me a sign, this Five of Wands. Who was in this Five of Wands energy within? Okay. Okay. So this could have been a fire sign. This is the card that came out in the very beginning. When I clarified, if you remember, we got the Hermit. We got the Hermit card, Virgo, with the Knight of Wands reversed because of some low vibrational actions that were taken. Clarify what sign this Knight of Wands reverse can apply to. Mm, this could apply to a Leo. Interesting. So, this could possibly be a Leo or someone with fire in their chart. Someone can have Leo rising, moon, or sun in their chart, possibly. Interesting. Very interesting. Um, clarify who's the King of Cups in this reading. Spirit, clarify who was the King of Cups in this reading. Ooh, the King of Cups could have Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in their chart as well. Whoever that King of Cups is could have Libra or be very defensive. Clarify what sign that King of Cups upright in the reading was. Who was that? Oh, okay. That King of Cups was a Pisces. That King of Cups is a Pisces. It's a Pisces that is very small communication. That's why it's in the reverse here with the cup in the hand. It's low contact. This person's communications are very little to none at all because they're defensive. Whoever this person is, how they're communicating. See, the Page of Swords in the upright represents someone that has boundaries. Look at their face. They have fire in their eyes. They have good boundaries, whereas before they may not have had them. They have boundaries, and that's the reason that their communication is so small with people. They keep communication to a limit, to a minimum, because of their boundaries. Ah, thank you, Spirit. Clarify. So we've got possibly a Leo fire sign. We've got Pisces here, and we also have, I believe, whoever that Leo or fire sign is. Now I'm seeing we had the Virgo, the Leo, whoever had fire in their chart, and then I believe that's the same person with the King of Wands and the Emperor. Please clarify what sign that King of Wands reversed would apply to. Whoever that King of Wands is, it's a judgment being reversed about them. Yeah, there it is. It's a judgment being reversed. They might have been on their way to trying to um, raise their vibration, go through a transformation, start doing their shadow work. But this action that they took to cause hurt in this Pisces life, it caused a spiritual demotion. The judgment was reversed against them, and now they've been spiritually demoted. What sign can the King of Wands reverse in this reading apply to? What sign can the King of Wands in this reading apply to? All right. This person is also very defensive, and it is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Or this could have been more. I mean, the Three of Cups reverse did come out, so it could have been multiple people. But I have here a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So you had someone with some fire in their chart. We had a Virgo, we got a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So this is somebody that has both fire and air in their chart that did this to a Pisces. Wow. Clarify the Emperor. Cancer. Oh, oh. Wow. This is someone that has air, Cancer, and Leo in their chart. Wow. Air, Cancer, and Leo in their chart. Interesting. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Give me a sign for who this Queen of Pentacles reverse can be. Give me it. This can be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So you got an earth sign here that may have gotten a spiritual demotion. That's it. I see it now. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Whoever, I believe the earth sign might have been in an emperor energy or, interesting. Cancer. Oh, okay. We got a Libra, someone with Cancer and fire in their chart, and possibly this earth sign. This could be a younger earth sign. That's why the Page of Wands is here too. This Page of Wands can be here because this can be a younger earth sign that might have gotten a spiritual demotion, and a cycle has been repeated. Clarify for the last card the Knight of Swords reversed, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords reversed. Please clarify the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I saw it. Please clarify the Knight of Swords reversed, Spirit. Hierophant. This could be someone that parades around as some type of an authority. This is someone this is someone that might possibly have a really, really good reputation on the outside. This is someone this is someone that worked really hard, to have a surface level, really good reputation with people. Often very narcissistic people uh they have a spotless record on the outside, which allows them to get away with a lot of covert low vibrational actions they take, because they make sure that their outside is, on the surface level, is perfect. They have a perfect record. They've never been to jail. They've never been in a system in any type of way. They make sure that they live the most conventional lifestyle that goes with societal norms. This is a person that lines themselves up with normal societal norms. You'll find this person in a marriage, in the most conventional way, in the community, holding some type of position of honor, or presenting themselves. They like to be presented in a community, as being a leader, or someone, that is upright, or even self-righteous. They like to present themselves as like the law, some form of authority. Like you have some police officers, naturally people will look up to them because they're the police. But remember, these are only human beings that also have a personal life as well, and have the same exact flaws that half of the people they lock up and put in jail. Okay. What other sign could apply to this Knight of Swords reverse? They could have some earth in their chart as well. And this is a very stubborn person as well. Okay. And they told me to stop there. Okay. So I believe I'm being guided to pull one advice card from the Priestess of Light Oracle. So that's just what I will do. Please give me one advice card. One advice card to finish this reading. Really? Just want to throw three of them out there, huh? Okay. Okie dokie. What do we have here? Sacred purpose, an eternal flame, ancestral legacy, sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, and prayer. Ooh, I like the way she got her hands on that tree. Portal, infinite mind, awakening consciousness, sacred purpose, sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation. I'm really drawn to how this woman has her hands on that tree right there. You know, this is a woman that is in isolation. This is a woman that's in isolation, not because not because it's something wrong with them. This person has a sacred purpose. This person is being illuminated. This person, wow, this person has a special calling on their life. That's why we have sacred purpose here. This person is in isolation. They're in isolation. They're in commune. They commune with nature. They commune with the trees, and they go by themselves. They don't have anyone around them. They don't have any friends. They don't have any family. They don't have anyone in their energy, because they have a sacred purpose. God has isolated this person for a reason. This person is not a part of the herd. Sometimes people think that the one that is different, when there's a problem, the one that is different uh, must be the problem, because everyone else is doing everything the same. Everyone else is saying the same thing. Everyone else is doing the same thing. Everyone else is marching to the exact same beat. But that's a herd mentality. I mean, you have animals and herds of animals that march to the same beat, right to the slaughterhouse. And then God will bring someone down, his selected people that he will take through pain and trials and tribulation that will be misunderstood by people, that will be misunderstood by most and looked upon as an oddball, a black sheep. It must be, they're the trouble. They're the troublemaker. They're the problem. They're the reason for everyone's pain. And God will isolate that person to first, as the test model, to heal themselves. Interesting. I'm drawing a parallel here. Um, in the Bible, Jesus was supposed to be the lamb. He was supposed to be the lamb, that taketh away the sins of the world, because he was supposed to be the Christ. And what the Christ is it's a title. It's a higher consciousness. Just like the Buddha is a title. A good reference book would be the Aquarian Gospel. uh, to explain, these are just higher states of consciousness. These are monks that have mastered themselves. They've mastered their energy. They're able to travel between dimensions. They've completely studied, isolated themselves, and mastered themselves. And these people have had to go off and isolate themselves and separate themselves from their friends and family after going through many tribulations. It brings me to mind about Siddhartha. Siddhartha out in the wilderness, which is referred to as the Buddha, which is only a title. uh, he became a master. He had Christ consciousness. He had to isolate himself. Siddhartha was a hoe, in case y'all didn't know. He lived in a palace, started off very wealthy. He would sleep with harems of women, and was just living life up to the fullest. I'm sure he had a lot of drama going on, you know, fighting over jealousy over who got the pointiest shoes, them genie shoes. But Siddhartha, before he went into isolation, he was a regular guy. He was a regular guy. He had a huge sexual appetite. I'm sure he had a passion maybe for drama and possibly other low vibrational things going on, because you can't get to heaven without going through hell first. You got to experience the dark and the light. you know it's polarity. Okay, you have to experience both polarities before you can balance them out. And the same thing with your Jesus of the Bible. Suddenly he drops off at the age of 12 and comes back at the age of 33. I like to draw a parallel to Malcolm X a lot of times. In his earlier years, when Malcolm X, when Malcolm X was a hoe. When Malcolm X was out there, renegade pimping, running women, running numbers, getting into all kind of low vibrational things, hurting women, you know, even high vibrational women. He was he was just low vibrational before he went into isolation in jail. So the point I'm making is, just because a person has gone through trials in their life and tribulations, you know, at some point in their life, they were pushed off into isolation because they had a sacred purpose. They were brought here with a higher calling, and that's why they did so many low vibrational things, and may have had to come through low vibrational people. And then eventually they were pushed off after getting their low vibrational lessons. They were pushed off into isolation to heal. Now, it doesn't mean and they were brought to heal, just like they talk about Jesus was the lamb, for the sins of the world, but in actuality, it was for his bloodline. Don't you remember when David in the Bible was cursed? David in the Bible was cursed because he took Uriah's wife, and then he put him in the forefront of a battle to have him killed when he had many harems of women. you know and he was cursed that the sword would never leave his bloodline. So what happens is when you, and he was acting out of a low vibration, and Jesus of the Bible came later in that bloodline to heal his bloodline. So you have a lot of people that are the black sheep of the family that when they're younger, they might go through a lot of negative, low vibrational things, you know, and a lot of trials and tribulations, things that they might be embarrassed about, or not because they have a deeper understanding of why they happened, so that they could go through a transformation and fulfill their purpose, which is to bring healing to their family. Siddhartha, the Buddha, ended up going back to his family, going back to later on as a teacher. He went back as a teacher, not just to heal his own family after he had become enlightened, but to heal many people, but to bring that healing to his bloodline. And that's why that Christ consciousness, Jesus, came to bring that healing to his bloodline after his bloodline was cursed because of what David had done. A lot of you have been isolated from your families, and are the black sheep and are the troublemakers, according to family members and friends and the community. They say the reason that person is alone is because they are the problem. They must be the problem because everybody else gets along. No, everybody else has been following a very negative path of gaslighting. Everybody else, has been in cahoots with each other to cover molestation up, and to protect narcissists and to protect abusers. And everybody in narcissistic family cults work together, and that's why they are the majority. It doesn't make them right. It just means that they all know how to come together and get on code with each other to protect their way of life, to protect narcissism, to protect sexual abuse in the family. We don't talk about that. We sweep it under the rug. We don't talk about this person. We don't, you know, just because the majority all stick together does not mean the majority is correct. Every family has at least one, sometimes two, but it's usually one person that ends up being the black sheep and driven out of the family with shame, driven out of the family with gaslighting, driven out of the family, where they continue to try to haunt that person with their past. And when they were, before they healed, before their transformation, you're isolated because you have a purpose, a sacred purpose to bring healing to your family. But in order to do that, you had to go with sacred gratitude here and heal yourself. You had to heal all of your wounds and heal your energy and cut everyone off so that you could release it into nature. You see how friendly this tree is? You see how she's releasing her energy and all of her pain and her wounds with her eyes closed while she goes into her astral waters and she's gone into her Akashic records, and she's bringing and manifesting the thoughts and actions of everything that has happened in her life, and she's taking it in a breath as she's thinking about it, and then she's breathing it out. Where the mind goes, energy flows. Energy flows where the mind goes. She's releasing it into this tree, into nature. She's releasing that negative energy, and she's purifying herself and cleaning herself. And in order to do that, she had to isolate herself so that she could fulfill her sacred purpose, because she's going through a portal and an awakening right now. She's being enlightened. She's coming into her Christ consciousness so that she can be the lamb for her family. She can be the lamb. No, usually it's the scapegoat, the one everyone casts all the blames for everything that has ever gone wrong in the family on this person, to carry that burden on them. But she's going to bring healing. She's going to bring healing to her family and to many others. And in some cases, this she is a he. So these low vibrational people that keep fighting progress, you're going to continue to get spiritual demotions. You're going to make yourself physically ill by bringing in low vibrational energy. You're going to have to do your shadow work one way or the other. One way or the other, you're going to end up having to do your shadow work. Ultimately, I hope that anyone that hears this message is able to resonate with it. And if you're not a healed person already, you know, maybe you're able to look inside yourself and start your healing. Even if, like I said, you run into a brick wall when you go inside, that's usually the first reaction. The first reaction is usually rejection. When you try to look inside yourself and analyze how you were thinking, whoever this imbalanced fire sign was or have fire in their chart, when you analyze yourself and how you were thinking and processing things, um, you know, don't walk away from it. It's in your gut. I know you feel your intuition pulling and tugging. You don't have to go and apologize to that person because that person is probably high vibrational enough and has enough intuition to see into the depth of the situation, and they understand you. They already understand you and why you did what you did, and they don't need closure or an apology from you because they're so high vibrational. What they need for you to do is to heal yourself. You don't have to admit to anybody but yourself, why you took the steps and actions that you did. But also with that, try to heal, because if you stay in a low vibration too long, you will manifest all kinds of diseases, dis-ease into your chakras, by thinking with a certain type of mind frame. You're going to start to manifest illness. So, I hope this reading did resonate with someone, and someone benefited from it. And other than that, thank you for watching my reading this evening and have a wonderful day.